quite diverse. We do lots of different activities, but very much focused on the main purpose of Clyde Valley Group. We run quite an extensive factoring business. We've got over 3,000 customers. Clyde Valley are fantastic developers of homes and maintain the properties really well. We maintain the place. So we make sure that there are attractive places for Clyde Valley's communities to live in, that people are safe, people are well, and we run a really, really sound factoring service that makes a real difference to how people live their lives day to day. As well as the factoring, we also run a property management service. We're just about to go live with a new commercial lettings business, and that's to provide homes for market rent, market sale and mid-market rent. I'm really proud of the work that we do there, as proud as I am of the work that we do in factoring, because it really allows us to meet a range of different housing needs. It allows us to provide important products like mid-market rent to households that might not have enough needs to get a socially rented property, but who want to live and work in the area that they were born and brought up in, and we provide the capability to do that. And we also build some really fantastic products for sale. We've built all sorts of weird and wonderful things, from shops to 5-apartment villas to 2-apartment flats, all of which the quality's been amazing. Any of the profits that we make on Clyde Valley Property Services gets completely reinvested back into the parent group, so we spend more in homes and we spend more in places. So we do lots of different things, but really proud of all the work we do.
Our team are the face of Clyde Valley, and the important thing there is visibility. And if you take our factoring service as an example, it's pretty widespread over our regional patch with over 3,000 homes. We have Drew, who's a brilliant example of how to be out there and to be working to improve standards and quality of the service. So Drew is a great member of our team because not only is he brilliant with customers, so in terms of his communication and his ability to just make customers feel at ease and explain to them really what we can and can't do in very clear ways. That's a great skill set he's got. He has the skill and the knowledge of our patch. So there isn't a single piece of grass or a blade of grass that he doesn't know. And so that knowledge translates to brilliant contract management. So working with our landscaper Tivoli, for instance, and being able to challenge if the service isn't right, pick up what customers are saying and feedback, and then feeding that back to the contractor and if necessary continuing to improve it. But Drew loves what he does and he will go the extra mile, and if it's simpler to cut that hedge himself or to just take a pair of pliers out and do something, he'll do that. He's just ultra practical, and he'll respond to customers' needs there and then. He doesn't need to wait for a works order for a whole range of things to be done, and that's the great thing if you can get that with your team, where people feel empowered to do what they need to do for the customer.
Quite a historic background with the local authority, working in housing for over 30 years before I joined Clyde Valley, and now mainly, as you say, focus on the landscaping issues. Very important to me because I've seen where things can improve greatly for the area and for the customers in particular. My role at Clyde Valley entails looking after the estate management and mainly the factoring issues within the association. Factoring is very important to our customers because they like to look around their wee estates and see that things are in order. Gives them a good outlook in the morning when they get up, and they like to see the estates nice and tidy. Well, it's important for myself, obviously from a job perspective, and it's important to the customers because, as I say, they're paying. Some of the customers are a factoring service and they're paying for the service, so it's important that we try and keep the estates as tidy as we can. There's various vehicles and routes for customers to make a comment or a complaint, or in fact sometimes some congratulations to us. As I say, I think it's important that you respond promptly in order that people don't think that you're not listening to them. It's very important to listen to your customers and to respond as quickly as you can.
People are absolutely instrumental to Clyde Valley Property Services business. We're focused on our customer, but we've got incredibly passionate staff who try and be as solutions focused as they can to deliver our services.
I think there's nothing better than to get a wee bit of congratulations or a thank you letter through. Sometimes if an elderly resident would maybe somebody phone in, for example, the trees were down too low and she was needing them cut back, rather than waiting days or weeks to get the contractor back to it, I might just take a pair of clippers myself and take that down, and it's nice to see the thanks you get for that and to know that you've dealt with something promptly and properly.